How you doing, guys? Chris Graham here for We Love Betting and Stats Chat time. Back after a 2 week break. Apologies for that. My laptop broke, so it just didn't have the hardware or the time to research it over the last couple of weeks. It takes a bit of time, I'll be honest with you. But I've got it back now. It's fixed, so I managed to spend most of this evening looking through this weekend's fixtures to come up with 5 bets that the stats say will win. So here we go. Let's start at the top. We'll start with the Premier League. You know what the stats are about, this particular thing. Historical data, stuff like that. We're not looking at current form. I will start with a Premier League game on Saturday, and one of the most startling stats in this weekend is the domination of Everton over Sunderland. It's phenomenal, and it must be one of the strongest head-to-head records in not just the Premier League, but English football, as far as I can see. It's phenomenal. Over the last 12 years, it sounds like this: played 19, won 14, drawn 5, lost 0. Unbelievable domination from Everton over Sunderland in the Premier League and in the FA Cup. It's absolutely phenomenal. Everton have won the last 3 games. These sides have played against each other. They beat them 7-1, beat Sunderland 7-1 back in November 2007. Yakubu and Tim Cahill scoring 2 each that particular day. And you have to go way back. You have to go way back to December the 22nd, 2001 to find the last time Sunderland beat Everton. It was a 1-0 win that day, that Christmas day. Claudio Reyna scoring a goal for Sunderland that particular day. That was 12 years ago the last time Sunderland won, and it was 20 games ago. So phenomenal stuff. That particular weekend, this is how long ago it was, Robbie Williams took the Christmas #1 that weekend with Nicole Kidman with his track Something Stupid. Liverpool signed Milan Baros from Banik Ostrava for £3.5 million that weekend. And from a personal point of view, I actually snogged one of Alan McManus's ex-girlfriends in a pub in Glasgow. So that's how long ago it was, I can tell you. So Everton, for me, have to be back to you on the head-to-heads. It's a phenomenal dominant record over Sunderland. 5-4 says they win. It's not a great price, but the stats say they won't let us down. Second game, that's another phenomenal head-to-head here. It's a perfect head-to-head. It's perfect. Exeter against Cheltenham on Saturday. All about Cheltenham here. Why? Well, because every time these sides have played, and I mean every time these sides have played, Cheltenham have won. 7 times out of 7. Phenomenal. Chester played 7, won 7 against Exeter. Absolutely phenomenal. The first time they actually met each other in the league was Boxing Day 1999, and since then it's been 7 wins out of 7. 5 of the 7 wins have been by more than 1 goal, and the last time these sides met it was a 3-0 win for Cheltenham. So like I say, 21 points out of 21, complete 100% domination. So Cheltenham 17-10 to beat Exeter on Saturday, like they do every time. Moving on to specific goal times now over the next 3 bets. Let's bet on when sides will score. When are sides dominant during particular periods of the game? This is the thing that requires a lot of research. First up, Sunday's game, the big game, Man City against Spurs. I'm backing a goal between 61 and 75 minutes in this match because both sides excel in that period. They're both in the top 2 of this particular section of the match in terms of goals scored. Man City are top, 15 goals scored between the 61st and 75th minute. Spurs 13 goals. That's joint second in Man United in that period. So these two sides, you're the 2 best sides for scoring goals in this period. Man City have conceded 6, Spurs conceded 7, which is pretty decent, but it's their goals which count here. And no side can beat these 2 sides when it comes to scoring between the 61st and 75th minute. So that's why I'm tempted to back a goal in that period. Ladbrokes go 6-4. That's pretty generous looking at the stats. Next one, Southampton against Swansea in the Premier League. And it's all about the 15 minutes leading up to half time in this particular game. The 31 to 45 minute period. Southampton, just chaos in this period for them. Scored 11, conceded 19 in this period. Swansea scored just 4, but conceded 13. these sides have got the worst defence at this time. Number 1 Southampton, number 2 Swansea for the worst defence in this time of the match. 32 goals conceded between them, and Southampton actually scored a lot. They're in the top 5 for goals scored in this period as well. Only 4 sides have scored more than Southampton in this period. So you see my thinking. Sorry about that. You see my thinking. These two sides leak a lot of goals in this period, so let's get involved. A goal between the 31st and 45 minutes is 5-4 with Ladbrokes. I like that. And finally, League One, always a bit of a nightmare trying to find this specific bet in the end power matches, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, to be quite honest. But anyway, it is Bournemouth against Carlisle. Bournemouth flying at the moment. Carlisle just always goals in their matches. And it's a goal between the 16th and 30th minute. If you can get that specifically, well done. I can't at the moment, but it's Thursday night, so all the markets might not be up yet. But there is a market from William Hill who offer 13-5 for the first goal of the match to be scored between the 16th and 30th minute. That's a decent punt. Why am I getting involved with this? Well, Bournemouth are the top scorers in this period. 13 goals scored in the 16th to 30th minute period. And Carlisle in the top 5. Only 3 sides have scored more than Carlisle. No one's conceded more than Carlisle though in this period. They've got the worst defence in this period, and generally in this period, no team has seen more goals in their specific matches in this section of match than Carlisle. 27, scored 11, conceded 16. Bournemouth scored 13, conceded 11. So loads of goals for both these sides in this period. It's worth a bet. 13-5 at the first goal scored within this period. If you can find just a specific goal to be scored between the 16th and 30th minute, good on you. I can't find it at the moment on Thursday night. Okay, I've been banging on about here, so let's knock it up. Everton to beat Sunderland, definitely. Cheltenham to beat Exeter, definitely. A goal between the 61st and 75th minute in the Man City Spurs game. A goal between the 31st and 45th minute in the Southampton Swansea game. And finally, a goal between the 16th and 30th minute in the Bournemouth versus Carlisle game. It was good fun, wasn't it?